Welcome to ProjectSight's online training series. If you'd like to learn more about professional services or additional training opportunities, please contact your account manager. Now, let's get started with ProjectSight navigation, workflow, and assignments.
Welcome everyone, my name is Hunter Dickerson, and in this video we'll be diving into navigation, workflow, and assignments. We'll first discuss some basic navigation tips, where we'll take a look at the help options including the support portal and even the My Profile page. From there we'll move along to the workflow and assignments within a typical form in ProjectSight. Without further ado, let's jump into it. When you first log into ProjectSight, you'll see your portfolios laid out here. Along the top, we have some grouping and filtering options. You can group by operated by, or choose no grouping. You can also sort by operated by, or portfolio name. If you want to see a more traditional look, choose the list view. Off to the right, you can search by the portfolio name and by who it's operated by. Once you find a look on this page that you like, you can save this view here. In the top right, we have our Create New icon to create a new portfolio. And next to it, we have our Help icon. This will become your best friend. Clicking this icon will give you some more options. If we click on the Open Online Help icon, you will see instructions and guides to help you learn more about each feature in the site. Clicking on the View How-To Guides option will prompt you with on-screen instructions depending on the page that you're on. You can watch training videos here, and opening release notes will show you the newest updates to ProjectSight. If we click on the Contact Support option, you'll be prompted to log into the support portal. If you haven't done so already, please sign up here. Once signed up, we can go ahead and log in. You'll first be provided with support's phone number and email. Through this portal, you can also view your open and closed cases, our knowledge base, reports on those cases, or even live chat with a support rep. One last area of this landing page is your profile in the very top right-hand corner. From here, you can view your profile, your personal notification preferences, or log out. Let's view my profile. It will prompt you to log in using your Trimble ID. Once inside my profile, I can edit my basic information such as first and last name, add a photo, edit my language and time zone preferences, and my contact info here. I can even use this page to change my password. Let's go ahead and jump into one of our portfolios here. This brings us to our projects page, and as you can see, I have one project in this portfolio. This page has many of the same grouping and sorting options as the previous one, with some additional search and filter options on the right-hand side. Just like before, we have a Create New icon, this time for creating a new project. In the top left-hand corner, we have our navigation menu. From here, I can navigate back to the Portfolios page, navigate to our portfolio settings, or view my profile. If you would like more information on the portfolio settings or project settings, I recommend watching the video on administration. Let's go ahead and jump into this project. From this page, you can see your core modules laid out in front of you. Along the top, we have our project overview dashboard, which gives you a quick glimpse into your project details such as the address, the type of building, type of construction, and the project owner. Now, just to the right, we can close this overview, edit some of those details, or view our project team. On the right-hand side here, you'll see all of your assignments. You can filter by things that are assigned to just you or to your company as a whole. Notice that it's grouped by the different modules. I can also see items that are due. Notice that it's grouped by overdue, due today, or due in the next 7 days. In the top right, once again, I can edit those project details, and using the gear icon, I can edit project settings. Now over here in the top left-hand corner, once again we have our navigation menu, but this time I can quickly navigate to the different core modules. Now at this point, we're going to switch gears a little bit, and I'll take you into a standard form within ProjectSight, as well as the functionality behind workflow statuses and assignments. And to do this, I'll be using the action items within the document control module. So let's jump to it. Now before we go into action items, I do want to point out that the assignments tab does show up within the module as well, this time only pertaining to document control items. Within the action items page, you'll see all of your action item records laid out in front of you. Off to the right, I do have a filter and search area that should be familiar to you by now. At the top, we do have a import-export option. Exporting to Excel will provide you with the Excel template, where you can input new records and then upload them back into ProjectSight. Clicking on the print icon will give you the ability to view, download, or email a report of this information. Now, if I single click on this record here, a quick details menu pops up to the right, where I can change the status and add new assignees. Now, if I double click on this record, it brings us into the full form. Now, this is a typical form within ProjectSight, where first you'll notice the comments area here, where you can see the flow of communication back and forth between your team on this action item. If I need to add a new comment, I can type it here. and hit send. Sending this comment will also send out an email notification to any participant of this record. I also have a history area where I can see the history of all changes made to this record, including the date and time. Off to the right, you'll notice an area to edit the details of this record. Now for this video, we'll be focusing on the workflow status and assignments. The workflow status is used to determine the stage of a record. When in draft, only the author of this record can see it. Once closed, the record is locked and can only be unlocked by an administrator. Down below, we have our assignments. This record is assigned to Chance. Notice that you can set a due date individually by assignee. Also, anyone that has access to this record, including the assignee, can mark their assignment as complete. Now, if you have team members that are responsible for the different stages of a record, you can mark one assignment complete and add a new assignee. If I was to add a new assignee, they would receive an email notification. Well, that concludes our video on navigation, workflow statuses, and assignments. Hopefully you learned some tips that'll help you get around a little faster. Thanks for watching.
If you'd like to learn more about professional services or additional training opportunities, please contact your account manager.